Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back, hoes from different area codes. It's the You're an Idiot podcast. I'm Alex Dragovich with my fat co-host Jeffrey Osmus.
Wow, a little ludicrous reference. Wow, we aged ourselves. We really dated ourselves there.
Welcome back.
Where are my millennials at?
Yeah, I
Where
wonder
are
how many like 20-year-old Gen Z little kids we got listening to this bad
Not
boy.
many, I don't think. I really don't think our vibe. It's not generational.
We age out.
I've looked at my Instagram demographics. It's not many under 25s.
Really?
It's 27 to 34 mostly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of men. The women have been creeping up though, above 20% now, thank God.
You were at 80%.
It was
dudes?
like 85-15. Now it's more 75-25 now.
Whoa.
Which is good. I think that's the beard. I think the beard's getting a few more women to come.
Wow.
Because I don't look like such a little twink child rapist anymore.
Definitely.
I look like a man who rapes adult women.
Yeah, and that's why they follow.
That's why they love. Yeah. Drago, you said you wanted to open on the Olympics. What was that all about?
Yeah, guys, I don't know if you've been watching.
Oh, he has a hot take alert.
So we've got this Algerian boxer.
Oh,
is
my
she
God.
a woman? Is she a man?
Oh, great. I can't wait to hear your intelligent take on this nuanced subject.
Here's all I'm saying.
Oh, no.
I hate to start the pod this way.
I'm going to be really mad if you say what I think you're going to say.
Here's all I'm going to say.
This shit pisses me off.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm about to throw the gauntlet down.
Oh, what is it?
This is going to divide us forever. I'm saying probably a woman.
100% a woman, but yeah.
Here's what I will say, though.
It's raised.
If FanDuel puts odds on it, if FanDuel puts it at like, minus 300,
okay.
I'd probably put 50 down.
You'd bet on 3-1 odds that she's a woman or not a woman?
Maybe minus 400.
That means that you think there's a 25% chance she's not a woman. I think that's how that works. You're saying a 25% chance.
I'm just saying
that this woman who struggled her entire life, a poor Algerian woman,
dude.
Her father said she's been a woman her whole life.
You see people beat the odds on FanDuel all the time.
So you're looking at this purely from I could make some money from this standpoint, not really a moral or scientific standpoint.
Under no circumstances.
Okay.
I'm saying if FanDuel put the odds out, if FanDuel made a bet on it and like they had some like scientists look at it or whatever, I don't know how they do that.
Yeah, I think they just finger them and see what happens. You ask her to tell a story, and if it has a beginning, middle, and end, she's not a woman.
FanDuel's like, we're gonna finger the Algerian boxer.
Oh, yeah. But that's what they want to do.
But we're starting the odds at minus 300. That's an easy $50.
I mean, that's like what right-wing people want to do. They're like, there should be gender checks for sports. They want that in like high school sports. So you're gonna have an old doctor just clutching boys' balls. That's a man right there.
Yeah,
that's a man.
Did the Algerian boxer win gold?
Yeah, I don't think it's gotten. I think the next round is the medal round. She's also lost like 9 times. She's not like this undefeated Hulk. Like this. Let a woman just be triumphant.
Yeah,
a woman can't win, and everyone's like, it has to be a man. A woman could never win.
Right.
It's just like, what? Only men can hit women. It's also an Italian woman. You think she'd know how to get hit by a man? That Italian boxer. You think she'd have some training growing up in Italy?
Yeah.
But
no,
what a pussy.
True.
Oh, they broke my nose in a boxing match. One of the most common injuries possible in boxing. And everyone's like, this monster, how dare it? It's boxing. It's the whole fucking thing.
Bro, Europeans are a lot more behind than we give them credit for.
What do you mean?
There's not a ton of lib Europeans out there.
Lib? What do you mean?
Like liberal Europeans. There's
what
not
are you
not
talking
a lot
about?
of progressive Europeans out there.
Are you what? Where is Europe is so much more progressive than America.
All you heard about like during lockdowns and shit was like European people like having parties and shit like that, and people were vibing in Europe.
I don't know how you can paint such a broad stroke over the continent of Europe.
Dude,
Europeans were partying.
Europeans
as a
are
whole.
vibing, dude.
They had huge austerity measures.
Novak
and stuff.
Djokovic had a fucking big ass party during his.
He did not get vaccinated. I mean, there of course are right wing people everywhere, but the right wing people in Europe are like our Democrats.
Geoff, have you
they're
seen
so much further left?
Do you know how like racist they are to black people at Europe?
They are very racist.
At European soccer games.
They are very racist. Yeah.
Oh, so is that
that's just like a sports culture though. Anywhere people who are into who are into sports like that are very tribal.
Europeans are more behind in that sense. That's 100% true. Dude, they're you can't say Europe is more progressive than America if at these soccer games they're throwing bananas at the black dudes.
You don't think there's racism in American sports?
Brother,
are you kidding
they're not
me?
throwing bananas out there.
Are you kidding me? There's no racism. And college football is basically slavery until 2 years ago. What are you talking about?
No, yeah, but
until
that's
the
not...
NIL, it was basically slave owners just making billions off of black men.
Dude, there's like interviews from like 2012 of like they're interviewing dudes in London. They're like, yeah, just
try to be a gay NFL player if we're so progressive in America.
You can be.
Where are they?
There's a couple.
Which one?
I forget.
Yeah, it was Michael Sam, and he didn't even get drafted because he was gay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
where's the gay basketball player?
What was his name's John?
I know who John Amici, but did he come out while he was playing? No. But we're so progressive. America's so much further right than the rest of the world because we're so much more religious. They're not religious in Europe.
But I'm talking like. If we were
have you ever been to Europe?
If we were have
you been to Europe?
Of course not. But I saw Real Sports with Bryant Gumbel.
His entire life is based on Real Sports with Bryant Gumbel.
Dude, it's
That's
crazy.
the hardest hitting journalism you've ever experienced.
I want our people to comment on this. Do you really think? Do you think that Europe is less racist than America?
I think they're racist in a different way. I think they're becoming. I think they have become pretty racist in the last 5. They're very anti-immigrant. They're very anti-immigrant in Europe, in parts of Europe. Very anti-Muslim. I would say that. I think in some more social liberal ways, they are more progressive in like welfare and like women's rights and stuff. They're more progressive than us.
Okay.
But in like a man-to-man racism, yeah, they're pretty racist sometimes.
They're a little bit behind.
Sure. I mean, we're not ahead in America. I mean, we have a candidate who's screaming, build the wall.
Right.
I don't think we're doing too great.
Right.
And then the other candidate's like, no, we want to build the wall. They're basically fighting over who hates immigrants more right now.
Is there odds
like a big
Kamala versus Trump?
She actually has taken a lead recently in a poll I saw.
Yeah, kind of. Can we get any kind of
what is a recent poll? I saw Kamala was edging ahead a little bit actually, but I will give the Democrats credit. Their new their slogan that they're doing is really effective. The Republicans are weird thing. Have you seen that? That's their whole new like message is that aren't these Trump people kind of weird? And it's like actually kind of a brilliant ad campaign.
Do you think Kamala's got a chance?
I think she has a little chance.
I
think Trump got a little arrogant after the shooting and kind of they fucked up with JD Vance. I think that was a huge mistake.
I got the numbers right here.
Oh yeah, what did they say, Connor?
Saying 47 for Harris, 46 for Trump in the latest poll.
So that's pretty much a tie.
Dude,
plus or minus 2%. What's the RFK's at like 5 or 6%?
Can you pull up any? Vegas knows better than anyone.
I actually would love to bet on the election.
Can you put up betting odds on this?
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
The only color that matters in this country is green, folks.
That's why I'm voting for Jill Stein, a member of the Green Party.
Vegas has Trump at 51.68%.
No way.
Negative 133. Harris is plus 100, 45.27%.
Plus 100?
Oh, I'm going Harris there. That's a great bet.
It's a great bet.
That's a very good bet.
Plus 100,
especially if they haven't even debated yet, and I do think she'll kind of knock Trump out.
Plus 100, you're getting like probably $13 on a $10 bet.
Yeah, I think if they debate, I think that could be a disaster for Trump because he can't. He would go racial, and that's not going to go well.
Yeah,
you can't go. He already had that thing where he's like, she's not really black, and that was a huge faux pas.
Have you been seeing any? I've already seen it, like an influx in Trump impressions on on lineups.
A few,
a couple people who I didn't think were like impressionists are giving it a whirl.
I think there's about 3 comics who should be doing Trump impressions, and the rest should just hang it up. Right. It should be James Austin Johnson, Shane Gillis, and JP McDade has a pretty good Trump. Other than that, I think we gotta kind of lock it down.
Yeah.
I don't even attempt to do impressions. I don't really find the humor in it, honestly.
I think Godfrey does them.
Godfrey's a genius. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think, no knock on the people who do impressions, but it's not for me. I don't need to. Oh, you do a good Robert De Niro? Sick. I'll just watch a Robert De Niro movie. What's the joke exactly in impressions? Trump is funny because Trump is funny, but doing an impression of a guy who isn't funny, I don't see what the joke is exactly. I do a good Christopher Walken. What?
Yeah.
Who cares?
I saw a guy fully rip a Shane Billis bit.
Shane Billis.
Shane Gillis bit.
Shane Billis. Simone Biles, the Shane Biles.
I saw this guy rip a Shane Gillis bit like at a show, just in front of there's like 15 comics in the back, and I'm just like, I think a couple of us.
Shane is so funny, and so many people are copying him. The way he goes on stage, he kind of moves his hand like this, hitting the mic.
Everyone
says dude
does
a lot.
that.
At the end, I was just getting some going to the bodega, dude. And they just end every sentence there. He's so funny, and everyone else. that's just what happens when you're great at something. I was in Montana this weekend.
Okay.
100 degrees every day. That's normal. But saw Ween 2 nights in a row.
Dry heat though, right?
It actually wasn't too bad at night. It actually was kind of beautiful at night. There's a lot of smoke from wildfires, which is also very normal. It was good for Instagram. Beautiful sunsets, I hear. But,
yeah, dude. Yeah, you get good IG pics out there.
The end, we don't even need filters at the end. The apocalypse filter is beautiful. It's amazing.
Okay.
I did see Ween 2 nights in a row. Greatest band of all time. I'm saying it. I've changed. They are the greatest band to ever live.
I
don't think Ween. I would love to see you listen to Ween, but I'd be interested. I don't know if you'd quite get it.
I gotta give it a whirl. I really haven't listened to them like that.
You have to. Well, they're not a genre. They just do anything. They're like the only band that's ever done what they do. They're completely unique. There's no band like Ween. They have songs in every single genre of music, and they're amazing. They're the most talented musicians I've ever seen.
Where'd you stay? Just kind of
stayed at Airbnb in an old frat house, University of Montana.
No
they
way.
redid it into an Airbnb.
Okay.
Missoula's amazing.
Yeah.
Missoula, if I I would have gone to college there. It's amazing. I would love to live life again and go to college.
Oh yeah, how are the shows?
I just did one show. It was sick. It was
nice.
Well, the venue actually fucked up every single logistical thing, but it was a great show. I told them 130 people were coming, ended up being 150. They had 95 chairs ready when I got there. And this was run by this Russian guy. He's like, no more chairs, no more chair. We have all chair. And that was just what we had to do.
Dude,
it's and they told me the capacity was 150. I sold 150 tickets. There were 95 chairs.
Yeah.
And so people just had to, and they had one bartender. So there was a line. The show started 40 minutes late because their line was so long to get drinks. But it still turned out to be great because Missoula's filled with freaks. They're just like free. It's just like mountain libs.
Yeah.
They're some of the coolest people on the planet.
Dude, some people are just who are running this shit. I did a show for 2 people.
They have no idea what he had literally no idea what he was doing.
I did a show for 2 people last night, guys.
Oh my God.
2 people. I'm not going to say where it was, but I went.
Who are the people?
Huh?
Who are the people? You learned their names?
A couple.
It was a couple?
Yeah.
Man, isn't that sad that they stayed?
I could not believe I walked.
Was it at the
All I'm going to say is I walked up to the person who's bartending or night managing, and I was just like, "Hey, do you guys ever cancel shows for if it's a light crowd like this?" And it's 2 people.
That's insanity.
And she was like, "What do you mean?" and I was like, "Well, do you ever cancel if it's less than 5 people?" And she was like, "Do you want to cancel?" And I was like,
"Oh, putting it on you is insane."
I was like, "No." So I just was wondering if there's any protocol on this kind of stuff. And she's like, "No, we do the shows. Why wouldn't we do the show?"
That whole thing, the show must go on, is so dark.
And I'll tell you, man,
you got to cancel that show.
It was a couple.
You can't do
2
it.
people.
So you're just talking to them,
huh?
Is it just crowd work?
I did my jokes.
You did your joke. How'd they go?
Terribly. I mean, no one did. I mean, dude, it's two people is like
It needs to be 8. You need at least 8.
Mortifying. 8 would have felt like
8 people. You sit them all in the front row. You could have a fine time. It's not great, but 2 is someone who performed will be dead within a year because of that. That memory. That's a memory that haunts you. Dude, I have memories of those shows that sting with me to this day.
I mean,
Cupcake Cabaret. Cupcake Comedy Hour, Chicago. Remember that?
2 people really that
was a bad one. Remember at 2 hours, it was at Gallery Cabaret.
You did 2 people?
Cupcake Comedy Hour. Yeah, there was me. Yeah, 2, maybe 3. Yeah, it's brutal. And they made cupcakes for everyone. For all 3 audience members. They're free cupcakes though.
If the comics outnumber the audience, I can't see a reason to do the show, man.
No, it's just go home, read a book, watch a Simpsons episode. There's so much better things you could do with your life. You're not learning anything from that. And that whole thing, like, no, you gotta do as many sets as you. Bill Hicks would have done it. It's like, no, go home and write a joke or something.
There's so much,
There's so much that whole grind mode culture. I'm very much over that.
I couldn't believe. I mean, I don't know, dude.
Did you get paid?
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah.
How much money did you get?
I got $10.
What? How'd you get 10? Where'd the money come from?
I don't know.
$10 for 2 people. That's not bad. Okay, never mind. Now I agree with them. Don't cancel the show.
Yeah.
They want $10.
Yeah, it was like $10.
That's a meal. I don't have to buy you on the road now.
That's not true.
That's a grilled cheese sandwich. I guess you got it.
And I'll be invoicing. I keep stats now. I'm keeping stats on every meal.
What do you want? Yeah. If anyone knows any places in Fort Collins, let us know.
There's some good spots in Fort Collins.
I know. I'd love to go there and film myself eating it while you're still asleep.
It's gonna be a great a couple nice dinners, dude. I'm excited.
You might be adding a 6th show in Fort Collins.
Holy shit!
I don't know why, but something about Fort Collins, they love me. I don't know why. Wichita, the tickets make me want to kill myself, but Fort Collins, they get it.
Okay, damn,
so we're gonna have a good time there.
That venue is one of the best venues too.
Nothing better than a little college town of about 200,000 people.
Yeah,
Missoula, Madison, Fort Collins, Bloomington. These are the best places on earth.
Fort Collins is going to be beautiful around that time too. A little September.
It will be. It won't be as hot.
Dry heat, dude. Denver's dry heat is awesome.
Maybe we go to a Colorado State game, see some CSU dogs.
Whoa!
Or what are they? The Buffalo? No, that's the Colorado. I can't remember what they are, but yeah,
the Rams.
My mom they're the Rams. My mom went to Northern Colorado, so maybe we'll have to check out her alma mater.
Okay,
that was in Greeley. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got to ask you about like how you're getting up there from Denver. Like,
are you really want to discuss the logistical plans on the pod right now?
No, I actually had
when's your flight getting in?
I had a celeb sighting just not 2 hours ago.
A celeb sighting.
Sighting.
Who was it? The basis for Porcupine Army?
The lead singer of Strange Ranger. It goes to my
This is not a celeb
He goes
sighting.
to my gym.
This is not how many followers does he have on Instagram?
He's at Blink.
How many followers does this guy have?
Maybe a couple thousand.
Yeah, okay. What is this? Do you have more followers than this guy?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's cool.
He has. They put out the best album that I've heard in the last like 2 or 3 years.
Have you heard the newest Chappell Roan album?
No, you sent me a couple songs. I didn't really dig it.
It's the best pop album of the last decade. It's amazing. It's amazing. Most people would listen to it. It has like 7 of just bangers. Pink Pony Club's our generation's Bohemian Rhapsody. I'll say it. Pink Pony Club is so good.
God, you annoy the shit out of me sometimes.
Oh my God,
dude.
Listen to it. Listen to it,
dude. It's
so good,
dude. That's crazy.
No, it's the perfect. It's perfect. It's a perfect album. She's awesome too. She's like really lefty. She refused to perform at Pride at the White House because she's like, not till you stop bombing Palestine. Chappell Roan rips. She's cool as hell.
Okay, that might have informed some of your...
No. The music's amazing. I wouldn't even care. That's just a little icing on top.
She could be Trumper and you'd be like, hey.
Oh, I'd still listen. I love some Trumper music. Come on. Are you kidding me?
Best pop album of the last 10 years.
What's better? Taylor Swift's last 4 have been utter trash.
Emotion was Carly Rae Jepsen.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Emotion.
Alex has this bizarre fascination with Carly Rae Jepsen.
Emotion was like...
It is a good album. She is good, but you have... she's not even really hot.
Was a fucking showstopper.
Is she hot to you? Is she attractive to you?
No.
Huh.
It's just an awesome...
Good for you.
1975.
Trash band.
No, dude, being funny.
They're out literally because of the titles of their albums. They're so pretentious.
Being funny in a foreign language. That's kind of
the
funny.
name of the album.
Yeah,
that's such a bad album
oh,
title.
Shut up. That's kind of funny.
Being
actually.
funny in a foreign language. What's the really long one?
Oh, it's like I Like It When You Sleep. Something. No, that's a song.
They have one long album title that made me want to die. It's like You Look So Much Better When You Sleep or something.
It's it's
It doesn't matter.
1975.
Okay, we're gonna wait till Alex looks up this because I went after his hero.
I Like When You Sleep, for you are so beautiful yet so unaware of it.
Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah,
that's one of the worst album titles of all time.
That one hurts.
Matty Healy. That's a guy who's gotten so much pussy. He's doesn't have any like context for what people should say.
God,
he just can say whatever he wants. Women are like, oh my God.
Dude, I don't even think you've
If I said something like that, I'd be slapped. Everyone needs to be ugly for a couple of years.
I think my top 5 favorite albums of like the last like 5 years, I don't think you've heard.
Oh my God. Who's pretentious now? Where did that come from?
Like, I don't think you would even know.
You know what? Send them to me afterwards. I'll listen to them. I'll check them out.
There's no, dude, you would
why not? You don't think I can handle it?
I don't think you're ready.
I like your type of shitty music. I just don't really have time for it.
No, you don't. You don't get it. You'll never really get it. You're a little too rigid, musically.
I like all kinds of music.
I don't think so.
I know so much more about music than you do.
Well, maybe
my music sound off in the pod who has better musical taste. Oasis versus Wild Pink. I'm gonna lose this every time.
Yeah, Wild Pink
I have no
rocks.
chance. I'm a Chappell Roan guy. Sorry.
I got a couple.
Yeah, give me some questions. My brain's moving a little slow. I've been on I want to tell the people about the travel day I've had the last 36 hours. Yeah, it's Monday right now. Yesterday, Sunday, 5:30 flight a.m. out of Missoula, Montana. I had to wake up at 4 a.m. I slept 2 hours. Fly to Minneapolis, 3-hour layover. Then I go to Indianapolis, 1 hour nap, 2 shows. Now I'm here. So I want everyone to know my brain's not at full capacity.
Are you high?
I'm not high right now. I am not high.
Okay. That's good. That's enough.
What are you, my fucking mom?
That's an upgrade.
Are you high right now, mister? I actually thought about getting high outside, but I chose not to. I think I need a break. I was quite ripped at the Ween shows.
Got a great question.
Oh, here we go. Wouldn't want to hear about Geoff's concerts. Let's go. No,
this is from Eddie one day ago.
Eddie, thank you.
If you had $1 million, but you could not spend it on yourself, what would you do with it?
I would hire a hitman to kill Alex. 100%.
That would cost like 10 grand.
Yeah, and then the rest would just give it to charity. We've already done what we needed. We'll take you out.
Yeah, how would you have me killed?
I'd hire an NBA scout to be like, you know what? I've seen you balling at the Williamsburg Park recently. We think you might be good for the Peoria Rangers, our G League club, and then they sign you, and then you play, and after your first minute on the court, a sniper takes you out from the upper deck of the stadium.
That's not bad.
Right as you were about to fulfill your dream, or you were being announced in the starting lineup for the Sacramento Kings or something.
Like actually in the league.
Yeah. Maybe a couple years ago when your knees still work, but. That's how I would have done it.
I'm actually suiting
If
up.
I could travel in time, I'd make it so you're about to get in the NBA and then they shoot you with a dart or something.
And I just get fucking blown up.
You get like gangrene or something. You don't die. No, you just know you were so close, but then you had like an irregular heartbeat like Chris Bosh or something.
Oof.
I didn't know that.
Been there. I've already had that. Wait, what were you saying?
I didn't know that his career ended just because his heart was weird. He was like he was a perennial all-star, and then his heart just kept thumping weird, and he had to quit.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I didn't know that was it either.
That is. I looked it up on Wikipedia recently. I was like, what happened to Chris Bosh?
He
just had to quit at kind of the top of his game.
In arrhythmia?
Yeah, he just had an irregular heartbeat, and they're like, you'll probably die if you keep playing. He still had like 5 more good years left, probably.
That is so. Maybe he never had like a proper EK, the proper heart.
I think it was probably the booster.
I don't.
This is pre-booster, but I still think it happened.
Yeah, you can't. You don't know what the government's putting in the water, guys. They probably put the booster in that Miami water. You never know. You never know what was.
You're gonna be an anti-fluoride guy soon.
Yeah, I've been.
No.
TikTok doom scrolling. I got anti-fluorided a little bit.
Really?
Well, I mean, it makes
You've
sense.
been drinking it every day of your life. You know that, right?
Yeah, I'm cooked.
Okay, yeah. And what has it done to you? You're doing fine.
I don't know.
Okay.
I guess time will tell.
What did they teach you about this
Time will tell.
bizarre phenomenon? This conspiracy.
Like the kind of summary that the guy gives is like it's like on toothpaste. This is like warning, like don't like take too much of this or whatever because like it contains fluoride. It's like it gives you like so it's like, so then why are we drinking? Why are you supposed to drink 8 cups of water of fluoride?
That's such a smooth. The concentration, I bet, is 1,000 times greater in toothpaste. You're also not supposed to swallow toothpaste. So like what? That was the reason. That was the evidence that swayed you.
Well, you're gonna get fluoride in your
toothpaste. Is not dangerous. Please brush your teeth. Please. Alex turns up in a month. He has no teeth left. No fluoride, though. Not letting fluoride touch my mouth again.
Now I'm going to live to be 90.
Oh, my God.
That's
you already
all I'm
have plastic in your cum. Grow up.
That would be nice.
No, you do. That's the microplastics in all our balls.
Can I be infertile? I would like to be.
Yeah, you could easily get that done and get it snipped.
I don't want to get snipped. I want to take something to make me infertile.
Oh, well, that's the male birth control that they keep trying to do, but men always like, it gives me headaches. They keep inventing a new one every year, and there's like one mild side effect, and all the men are like, nah, not for me.
The side effects for me, if I was on male birth control, I would just be like, I have to make this worth it now. I have to fuck a lot. That's what I would do.
Unlike you now, who never has sex on the mind.
No. I'm actually I'm better, dude. I'm off Hinge 2 months.
Wow. Good for you.
I do feel like
women have been smiling more when I walk around. Yeah. I've noticed you walk around Bushwick, women are just going,
Yeah, it's not there's not much terror.
The sexual predator is not.
I'll tell you, man, there's something I feel.
What do you think about Tatum this year?
Something's missing in my life.
Yeah.
I do. I feel I miss the dopamine rush.
You miss Hinge?
I miss Hinge.
Are you on the other ones?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm fully off, dude. I'm grinding right now. I'm grinding a lot.
Man, okay. Good for you.
It's
I expect, for Collins, I expect an all new feature set from what you did at the Shore.
I've been doing a lot. I'm like really up in my game.
I'm gonna make you every set. You gotta tell one new joke. That's gonna be our little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't, I won't tell him to light you. Make him keep going until he tells a new joke. And he's doing 40. He refuses to do new.
No, dude, yeah. But it has been weirdly productive since going off.
Wait, what are you gonna do at the writers' retreat? Listeners maybe don't remember, we're going on a writers' retreat at our friend Tommy's cabin in a month. For 4 or 5 days, we're just writing all day.
I figured out ways to like divvy up my work day where I can like take like to blocks to.
Oh, you still
write.
have to work during the day the whole time?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, you can't take off any days?
I can take off maybe 1 or 2.
Oh, okay.
But
dang.
I can't take. But I have to. Yeah, I can't take off. I can't take off a full day for you and Tommy and Tim.
Yeah, for friendship, for the eternal memories, the only things that matter in life. Yeah, he's got to route a truck from Albuquerque to Denver.
I don't really do the tracking and tracing anymore. I've been promoted.
Okay, you gotta quit that job. We'll talk about that later. But
oh my god,
the man's working a job he hates. That doesn't.
I don't hate it. I don't
hate it. Really?
I really don't. I don't hate it.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
No, I got good people on my team.
You've never met them.
Yes, I have.
You do meet your coworkers? That was all online.
I've been with them since like before COVID. Like,
but you haven't met them in years.
I mean, I've seen these people have children. I've seen their kids grow up in front of my eyes.
When's the last time you met one face to face?
He came to my CCU show like 2 years ago.
Oh, is this the guy who secretly loves the pod?
No, that's
different guy.
So that's another. That's just like a random client.
That's a client.
Yeah, no, he was like a guy that's just like he emailed me. He's like, "Are you Alex Drago?" It's like the comedian Alex Drago, and I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "I love the pod."
I replaced you with another tall white man last night in Indianapolis, John Gasper.
Oh yeah, Gaspy.
Everyone was like, "Thank God, thank God, Alex didn't make it to Indianapolis."
I know. I got a couple DMs. Where are you? I'm getting.
Did you really?
I get a bunch, dude. I get DMs. I get DM'd once a week. at least once a week. Are you going with Geoff here? Are you going with Geoff there?
And then when you say no, they buy more tickets.
Yes.
They're like, oh, okay, I guess we can go to the show.
They're like, okay,
wow, no Drago and Fargo? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to check him out.
Now I've gotten, just in the last week, I've gotten like Detroit. I've gotten Indy. I get the Washington texts. I've gotten,
Are you coming to Detroit? No, you're not. That's Tim Smith. I forgot about that one.
You know, it could help.
I can't be with you every weekend.
I agree, but it can only help the pod.
God,
but
should
I
I
agree.
talk to this bartender? Is she looking at me? Oh my God! The whole weekend he turns into a little neuroses fest.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
There's always something every weekend, like, oh God, the towels are too dry or something. There's always some complaint that drives him.
Well, yes,
insane.
I'm a diva. I'm a diva feature.
He's a diva feature. He's
that's first and foremost.
I can't believe there's not Jimmy John's within walking distance.
Yeah, I mean
I can't believe it.
How do you not have a Jimmy John?
Fort Collins doesn't have Sweetgreen?
You're a medium-sized city. You don't have a Jimmy John's within 3 blocks.
You think
of
I'm
the
going to
club?
go to a local salad restaurant? You think I'm going to go to a local deli?
It's insane. Yeah, I like to complain, but that's my charm.
He'll
That's my
complain
charm.
the whole time. He'll
Start to
complain the whole
finish.
time. The club, they don't have chicken wings? Club doesn't have chicken wings?
A club should have a Caesar wrap.
Oh, why is the light red? I want a blue light.
Yeah.
Can you light me with a blue light? He's always got something. He's always got a little something.
I haven't gotten into it with a woman on stage in probably 3 or 4 months. So that's good.
I feel like Fort Collins, wait, he's going to fucking unload on some blonde woman.
Yeah, there's going to be
she's going to go, yeah. And he's like, what the fuck you say, bitch?
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel me and a woman not really getting
bubbling
along.
up.
It's going to be big.
I was getting heckled by a bunch of women last night in Indianapolis.
Really?
They're just like women in the shadows who just kept going, no, yeah, which is like the worst thing you can. It's just so annoying.
When
They got a little drunk at the Late Show in Indy.
when a group of men or women agree,
True.
usually women, when they agree with your joke and they have to chat about it,
I hate that.
Go
I think it's worse when they
fuck
disagree.
yourself.
They disagree with the initial premise because it's like sounds like it's gonna be hateful.
sure.
But then it obviously there's the whole point of comedy is there's a twist in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But immediately I'm like, I would never vote for Kamala. No. And then you're just like, okay.
Yeah.
But that actually is true. I wouldn't vote for her. But that is not the best example.
No. Yeah. The no before the joke starts.
Just wait till the end and then go no. If you don't like that, sure, but let it form at least.
Yeah.
Let the idea form. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of. I haven't really. Have you really gotten into it with an audience member before?
No, if I ask them to get them to leave or something.
You deflect.
I don't have a lot of hecklers. I've kind of weeded out. I have great fans. They're just awesome.
Yeah.
I've weeded out probably 20,000 people who used to like me because of my political opinions, and now the ones who stayed are in. They're not going to get mad.
Yeah.
I have 3 child porn jokes now, and they don't bat an eye.
They keep going.
They love it. I'm going to add another one. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Come
women,
on.
you can come to Geoff's shows, even though many of you don't want to. You're welcome.
No,
We want
the
you-
women love the shows. Come on.
I'm joking.
Oh my
15%. We got to up that. dude.
No, it's like 23 now or something like that. It's much better. And folks, as you know, this podcast, it wouldn't be possible without marijuana. It would not, Drago. I couldn't talk to Alex for more than 5 minutes before this. But now, thanks to Ounce of Hope Dispensary, Aquaponic Dispensary, locally owned, Memphis, Tennessee, I'm able to talk to my friend. Friendship is fun again.
Yes.
Nature is beautiful. We're all one. This weed is so good. I was able to listen to an entire Ed Sheeran album.
Whoa.
That's how good this weed is. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
I saw into the songwriting craft of our friend Ed Sheeran. That's how good the aquaponic weed is. Drago, what has it done for you?
Take a little ounce of hope right before I watch a movie, and I am fully gone, folks.
They got quality weed. They got pre-rolls. They got edibles. They got flour. They got everything you need. If you use the code ASMUS, ASMUS, on orders of $50 or more, you get a free joint, folks. Ounces of Hope, our best sponsor ever. They are not Zionist, and they are the official weed of Hamas, folks. We're back.
Do you know how I'd kill you?
Oh yeah.
I would
I
have
don't think
you.
that was the original question, but that is what it morphed into, is how he would kill each other. Mine would be, oh my God. And your power forward for the day, Alex Dragovich.
Bro,
Oh my,
man.
your dad's about to stand up. I love you, son. And then gun down in his prime. Just hit it. Someone hits your ACL with a little bubonic dart.
That would suck if I got shot in the knee first, then the head.
No, this isn't to kill you. You have to watch from the bench while someone who's someone you hate.
I thought you said you were going to kill me.
No, I decided to let you live. It's worse to see your dreams die alive. Yeah, it's much more torturous.
I just get shot right in the knee.
Yeah, and then you have to watch someone you hate start in your place.
You know, if I get shot in the knee,
you have to watch one of those TikTok comics you hate take your spot.
You know, if my leg explodes, they're not just going to wheel me to the bench. Like I'm going to like the doctor.
Okay, but the game will go on, and they'll have the game. And
I have my legs like all over the court.
They just sweep it up. I mean, it's like that when that Louisville guy.
I guess I got to watch the rest of this game.
Wasn't that the guy in Louisville? His leg just shattered. The game went on.
Kevin Ware.
Yeah, the game went on.
Dude,
though.
he wasn't at the end of the bench. Like, come on, guys. Like, still win.
Yeah, we'd put the game on in the ER. You'd have to watch. You'd have to watch.
Geoff
brings
brings the TV to the.
I know exactly who it would be too. I can't say them by name, but I know who would take your place.
Okay.
A tall, hot TikToker. He's kind of athletic. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I got you.
Yeah, he'd take your spot. How would you kill me?
I would have you eating one of like your fucking little banh mi's, going, oh, this is the best food in the world. Everyone, I love banh mi's. Poisoned.
That's
fucking
it.
Poisoned.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
You think you're having like a delicious banh mi in the middle of the day? You're just like, oh, it's a little hot out. The world's gonna end soon, but this banh mi is gonna keep me going for a couple of. Nope.
What kind of poison? Fast acting, or would I die before I even finish the banh mi, or do I get a couple hours?
Yeah, it's that shit with that Serbian dude had at the UN when he fucking cyanide. Is that what it is?
I think it was cyanide. Yeah.
Yeah, cyanide banh mi.
That was a legendary Serbian move.
Serbs are fucked, man.
That guy, I don't know if you guys know what he's referencing. This guy was about to be indicted for war crimes, as many of your people should be.
Yes.
And he swallowed a cyanide tablet in the court and killed himself.
Yeah.
Like as he was being convicted for, I think he was going to go to jail for life or something. Yeah. That I do find that is that's a courageous evil man. I respect that.
Serbs are hardcore, man.
They are. Yeah.
A little hardcore.
Yeah. I wouldn't say they're good.
What
have they added?
We got Novak Djokovic, dude.
Yeah, you got Novak.
Probably the best tennis player ever is Serbian.
Okay, cool. Your guy can hit a little ball with a racket.
What can your people do?
Germans?
Yeah.
We invented like all of modern science.
Really?
Yeah, Albert Einstein. Germany was the center of culture and intellect until Hitler ruined everything. Germany was like where you'd wanted to go to college in the late 80s. Everyone's like, oh, University of Berlin, University of Munich. That was like where shit happened.
Really?
Germans were the most smart. They were known as like the intellectuals of Europe until Hitler ruined it all. One little mistake.
Yeah.
Repeated 6 million times ruins a country's legacy.
Yeah.
You can't be proud of being German, and that's trash.
Yeah, you can.
You should be.
But you're not 100%, bro.
We are 100%.
You're 100% German?
Absolutely.
Damn, this pod is pretty thick with ethnicity, you know?
What?
Like I'm 100% Serbian.
Yeah, we're not. I'm American now, but all my relatives are from Germany. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
that's
relatives
crazy.
who live in Germany.
It's crazy that that between the two of us, it's just two ethnicities. It's just two countries. Like that's crazy.
Okay,
like,
I don't know why that's blowing your mind, but yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Are you serious,
that's
dude?
Pretty cool. We were allies in World War II.
Yes,
that's true. The Serbs. Yeah, there we go.
That sucks.
Oh yeah, the Serbs killed just as many Jews as the Germans. Everyone forgets. It's always the Germans are anti-Semitic. The Polish did a lot too.
Yeah,
Ukraine. Everyone joined us when we were winning. And then they kick us when we're down. We'll be back.
I start the pod with Europeans are racist, but it's really just Serbians. Serbians are just like the worst people on the planet.
I mean, everyone's racist. That's what nationalism is. That's the whole point of countries. Yeah, is that we are great, you are terrible. That's
Gun to your head. What's the next big war that's going to go down? Between what two countries?
So many.
What's brewing?
Well,
what does Wikipedia say?
Iran,
dude.
Israel and Lebanon
on.
is
Iran,
about to pop off.
The Middle East. Either go to war or don't. You know, you guys just keep doing this stuff.
Look,
You go to war every 5 years with each other.
yeah,
Just fucking figure it out.
You
dude.
know, I mean, it's because of America. I mean, it's we're meddling and
America,
we,
just the whole like. There's like 7 Iran conflicts. There's one from '93. There's one from 2000.
Name one.
Yeah, but that's not what I'm. The
You
point
just
I'm
threw
making.
out years. Nothing happened in '93 with
The point I'm
Iran.
making is you guys keep going to war. Relax.
Do you not know why? Do you actually not? There are reasons why.
Why they
Because
keep
we
going to war?
drew random borders. The countries don't exist. The Europeans just picked random borders, and these people have no unifying ethnicity. Of course, they're going to fight. There's no actual nation of Jordan. It's completely made up.
Whoa.
It didn't exist until 100 years ago.
And Jordan's not
Syria
really.
wasn't a country until 100 years ago.
Huh.
It's all like made up and just random lines.
So
There's nothing.
Yeah, it's like if someone
uniting-
drew a line around you, it was like, well, this is where you can.
It's like saying Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota's a country. What? No one has. It doesn't. It's just random lines. It doesn't matter.
So but why do they keep going to war though?
Because we pitted them against each other for resources and stuff, and because we allowed the Jewish people to take their own country, and then
Yeah.
that's why they all fighting each other.
Well,
Because if we stopped giving Israel weapons, it'd be fine.
If the U.S. stays out of it, what like the last 50 years, what is the Middle East like a utopian oasis?
No, there'd be still war. It's still the world, but it wouldn't be what it is.
What would it be over?
There'd just be there's always conflicts.
Like,
That's
who's
how-
Iran going after next?
They're going after Israel. They're going to attack Israel
Whoa.
because Israel just assassinated the leader of Hamas in Iran.
Do
you know?
Did that happen
Where do you live?
here? The
How do you
Schwick?
not know they assassinated
the leader
of
of
Hamas somewhere in Iran? Yeah.
They tried to cut the head off the snake.
And they assassinated one of the leaders of Hezbollah as well in Lebanon. Oh, there's about to be a massive war. There's about to be a huge war.
So
in the
Iran's
next
like,
2 months.
that wasn't cool.
Yeah, and rightfully so. If Iran did what Israel did, if Iran did that to Israel, the entire world would be like nuke Iran tomorrow.
Oh,
but
really?
Israel's like allowed to do things that other countries aren't.
Who's Iran going to team up with to go against Israel? I think about this in
Lebanon and maybe Syria.
Lebanon,
possibly.
Syria, and it's going to be Israel.
But Jordan and Egypt are on Israel's side a little bit. So
and America.
and well, of course, yeah.
And we're going to send them.
We just sent troops. We sent
troops to fight for
we have
Israel.
4,000 troops like waiting in the Mediterranean, and we have fighter jets in Ukraine now.
In case Iran like does some
World
shit.
War III is like actively popping off.
You think so?
Right now, it's like if you would look at history in 10 years, you'd be like, oh yeah, World War III had pretty much begun.
The powder keg was this thing.
It was Israel and Ukraine. Yeah,
Ooh.
it's gonna be wild.
Huh.
But we're too old. We don't have to fight. We just have to watch these Gen Z fucks die.
Turn on CNN and chill.
You turn on CNN and chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to be fun to
Babe,
watch.
you want a CNN in World War III and chill?
Yeah. Yeah. Who you got?
I got America. I mean, that's just the
I
easy
mean, we
bet.
will win.
We'll probably be minus 200 to win.
We'll slaughter them. We have so much firepower. It's insane.
If World War III broke out from what you're saying, from stemming from all this stuff, would like Russia and China take? Whose side would they like?
I don't think Russia's weakened as hell right now. They've expended too much energy.
Like, would
in
China
Ukraine.
randomly like go like team Iran or something like that?
Oh, they are together. Yeah, they are kind of allied. A little, not fully, but I don't think China doesn't want to go to war
I think
though.
Israel, USA, Iran, China is like even.
No, our military's. We spend more on military than the next 9 countries combined.
That's how you stay on top.
That's
how you win.
stay on top.
That's
our
how
bridges
you
are
win.
falling apart. Our schools don't have books, but our guns have bullets.
Are the bridges really falling apart? We
Where
gotta
do you live?
get the bridges back. By the way, that's scary.
Haven't you seen in Baltimore that ship just ran into a bridge and knocked it over?
Well, that's not.
It was the bridge's fault and the infrastructure for the ships. They should have had more like communication systems. Bridges
Yeah.
fall over all the time. In Idaho, a highway just collapsed on a
Jeez.
mountainside. It just like fell off the side of a mountain.
Oh my god.
Yeah, can you look this up, Connor? I think it might have been Washington, but I think Idaho. like mountains. They just like fell off the cliff.
Weren't you in school?
I was in Minnesota. The 35W bridge collapsed across the Mississippi River.
Terrifying.
I was going to on a field trip that day. We were like 10 minutes away from the bridge.
No.
Yeah, we were going across the bridge that day, and then we couldn't because obviously the whole thing just collapsed.
We could have lost Geoff that day.
It happens like every year. A bridge collapses.
We got to get that. We got to stop that. If I'm president, that's probably number one for me.
Bridges.
Well, because like bridges already they're already pretty scary, you know.
What? Are you like a guy who doesn't walk on grates? Like on the sidewalk, you avoid the grates.
Some look flimsy.
Yeah,
Some look
my friend
flimsy
Lisa does that. She skips over the grates.
That's
she,
a no.
She won't walk on
That's
them.
a no from me.
Okay.
Yeah. Little flimsy.
Little flimsy.
All right,
Okay. Drago's
Geoff,
an infrastructure. What'd you say, Connor?
Are you talking about the Teton Pass?
It might have been that. Maybe
In Wyoming.
Where was it?
Wyoming.
Oh, it was Wyoming. Yeah, it just like collapsed, didn't it?
It's saying catastrophic failure.
It had a catastrophic failure of this highway.
Oh, because that's pretty bad.
Yeah, I don't think it's usable anymore. I was reading more about your Yellowstone thing. It does seem like there's going to be a big explosion there. So enjoy Yellowstone while you can, folks.
Dude, yeah. I mean, you were kind of like trying to bat down.
It's not. You said the entire Western United States would be destroyed. It's more like a 50-mile area, but still pretty big deal. Yeah,
It'll be something.
It'll be something.
It'll be something.
Yeah.
I want to talk about something else too while we.
I didn't realize we were so close to the end. Okay.
Yeah, we're
Here we go. We got about a few more minutes. So what do you got?
Got some guillotines of the week.
Guillotine of the week. Okay, I have a guillotine of the week from the concert, which Alex hasn't asked me a single question about.
Dude, this is rapid fire on the pod. Dude.
Yeah.
If you can't handle the heat, you know. I mean, I'm riffing hard.
Wait, what do you think? This is a good shirt too.
That's a tight shirt.
The Ween logo is sick. Boogniche.
Oh yeah, someone commented on like.
Oh yeah, it's they were like 15-year-olds and they took acid and they claimed they saw this out the window of their high school, and so that became their slogan.
Whoa.
They're like, they're huge drug addicts. Yeah.
Well,
That's
say
why
your
Ween
guillotine
ribs.
of the week before mine.
My guillotine of the week. I went to this Ween show. A lot of people brought children, like 4-year-old children. It was a lawn thing. They were just 4-year-olds running around these like degenerates. That's wrong. There were probably 50 kids just running around playing tag and stuff. I think that's dangerous. I'm sorry. That's just not.
I do agree.
And the parents were letting them, they were roaming. The kids were 300 feet from their parents. They were 4-year-olds.
If you have kids, here's the thing, guys. The fun is over. Okay.
Yeah, you don't get to be this like,
no.
Oh, we're doing mushrooms and going to Ween with our kids. Like,
no.
Sorry, you hire a baby. I know times are tough, but get a friend who has a babysitter.
Yeah, get the babysitter or take the kids to Chili's.
Also, Ween
don't do that shit.
Ween has like some like really dirty lyrics. They have a song like they played a song, "I'm trying to suck the devil's dick," and the guy just keeps saying that over and over again. It's a great song, but not. I wouldn't say it's kid friendly. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
And I think that's wrong. I think it's bad parenting.
I
unless there was like an area for kids, I think that could be fine. But they're just wandering around all these like, everyone's just on drugs and stuff. Like, you don't know what could happen to these kids.
Yeah, you don't want to be that.
I had to move away. I had to move to another section because it was making me anxious. I just didn't like it.
I will say the vibe at there was some.
It is like very lovey-dovey vibe, but still, I don't.
No, I mean there was some like I bet that there was some like middle school kids at the Vampire Weekend show. But Vampire Weekend has like a little bit more of a tamer feel. I think
that's a little different. There, I mean, everyone at this show is on drugs for sure.
Yeah, you can't.
You don't know. Some guy's tweaking on acid. You don't know what he's gonna do with your fucking kid. You don't.
Yeah,
I think that's wrong. Kind of pissed me off.
I've thought about that. It is interesting. Like boomer parents are like not nearly as involved. They
weren't boomers. They were like parents our age.
No, but I'm saying it's like parents that are our age are so much more involved with their kids. Like my dad was never like, hey, do you know about like, you know, the Eagles or like this band or whatever. Like he would never like. He was never showing me like cool shit or whatever. Like he was just like he was like an old dad, like a
you know that
dad.
Not all boomer parents were like that. I think your dad just kind of stunk.
Really?
My parents were fairly cool.
No,
they showed me music and stuff.
Yeah, my dad was just like, you know, low key.
I was listening to the Cranberries when I was 5 years old.
Kind
Come
of a
on,
stoic.
Yeah, what
rigid.
music does your dad like? What's he into?
My dad's a Beatles guy for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
pretty,
it.
Pretty run of the.
That's boring as hell.
I'm trying to think. Of like what his. One time he sent me. My sister downloaded him Spotify a couple years ago, so he's got all this music now, like on his laptop or his computer. And I'm like, this guy's listening to a ton of shit. He knows a ton of shit, but he just never really shared it. He sent me a song from Star, the band Star. Do you know
Big
that?
Star?
Big Star.
Oh, okay.
He's-
Your dad's cool.
He sent me a few Big Star songs, and I was like, where the fuck did this come from?
Big
these
Star's
songs-
like the well-known as like the band that should have made it but didn't.
Like
They're
these,
like legendary. Like everyone was like they're the best band, and just for some
of those
reason they
songs
didn't
were
make it.
amazing, and I'm like, I had no idea.
Oh, you've never heard of Big Star? Oh, they have like 3 of the best albums of the 70s.
Couple great tracks.
They're a
for
great
sure.
example of like entertainment's really mostly luck.
Yeah,
Literally every musician's like, oh, Big Star was the best band of the early 70s. And they just didn't make it.
I imagine Big Star, like, I imagine when they tour, they probably sell out. Like,
they don't tour anymore. They had I can't remember what happened to them.
when
but
they were, I bet they were selling out for
They probably-
20 years, probably.
I don't know exactly, but yeah, they just never broke.
I mean, they weren't Aerosmith, but they were fucking like, they were probably still very.
I think they
big.
did fine. Yeah, they probably had Ween. I mean, Ween had like 5,000 people there.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's-
good. Ween, I'll give Ween. Ween is the one band. Ween is what I want to do with comedy. They never sold out. Ween is like, you don't know enough about them, but they like never sold out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see you doing a Neutrogena commercial. anytime
Exactly.
soon.
If I like that though. That's good.
I mean, are products beating down the door for you to?
I could sell out. I could be a right wing Joe Rogan comic easily. I could have done that 2 years ago and moved to Austin, and I would have been on Kill Tony and Mothership every night. I could have easily done that.
Yeah, and probably doubled your.
I could have tripled the amount of followers. I chose not to do that.
I agree.
And I am proud of myself for doing that. Like
I
Ween
agree.
they got a Pizza Hut ad in the early 90s, and they wrote a song called Where'd the Cheese Go?
Yeah.
And it's just like they just like deliberately sabotaged this like chance to, and they had like a Chocolate and Cheese was like their most popular album. It was like they were about to maybe go mainstream, and then they released an album of all country songs just to like as a fuck you, basically.
Yeah.
And I respect that so much. I think that's awesome.
I respect it. At the time, like the selling out, like putting your shit in commercials wasn't cool. The Black Keys like did that with one of their first songs. They didn't put it in a commercial, and they said no to like $250K or something
Sure.
like that.
Well, the Black Keys are selling out now.
And now
they are shameless kind of now.
I think there are certain things. I don't know. I
don't think there's anything wrong with selling out, but I do respect those who. The Ween is just so talented that they were able to make it without selling out, and I really respect that.
If you're doing shows to 5,000 people, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah, and like, why would you need to be super famous? That's enough.
I agree.
And the people love Ween. Like they have like dedicated fans.
That's the
And
point.
I think that's the win. I think that's the win in the end. It was kind of inspiring to see.
That's the way, folks.
Yeah. To being able to close on a song called Homo Rainbow and have 5,000 people sing along to it, that's kind of genius. That's it. That's just
your miso
great.
Muslim.
Yeah, that's my miso mo there. Exactly.
I'll do my guillotine on the Patreon.
Yeah,
episode. We got to.
we got to. You're gonna tantalize them. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
And
yeah.
I'm gonna tease this on the Tron because you know what, Patreon subscribers, you guys get the real shit.
What do you
guys
got this week? People were really digging your tirade about TikTok comics last week.
This is about.
I mean, you sounded like Slobodan Milosevic ranting about Bosnians last week.
This is about my personal life, and I probably shouldn't be talking about it, but I think that there's people like pay money to this is like kind of a real thing, and I haven't even told you about this.
Yeah,
but
I don't know what he's gonna say.
But it's very real, and I think it's something just to like talk about.
Testicular cancer, I'm guessing.
No,
damn.
But it's something
good
that
or
weighs
bad?
it weighs heavy on my heart a little bit. So
I don't know what this is gonna be.
And
Wow.
Talking
Okay,
it
I
out with
can't
you
wait.
might be the wrong move, but
yeah,
it'll
well,
be
Lord knows
interesting.
you're not going to go to therapy, so this is the next best thing.
Yeah,
Lord knows.
Jeff's my therapist.
I went to therapy for a year, so now I'm your therapist. I date a therapist, so maybe I'll get Reggie Miller involved one day.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah,
that would be great.
Yeah, so folks, you have to go to the Patreon to hear about Alex's traumatic life. I guess I didn't. Who knows what's up? Maybe
I think you'll think it's
he
interesting.
found out a new thing at why Kobe died or something. I'm sure it's something like that.
No, this is
I
pretty-
remember the
this
day
isn't-
Kobe died. It looked like Alex had lost every close family member in his life. It looked like he just witnessed a mass
did I see you that
grave.
day? I saw you
You
that
did
day?
see me that day. I don't know why, but yeah.
I cried.
It was right before COVID.
Like,
It was, or maybe right after.
dude, I cried for like 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah, you were
Full.
ripped apart. You and so was my roommate Tucker, and I was like, what? I mean, obviously Kobe's was cool, but it's not something to get me watery.
It's just
Is there an athlete now who, if he died, you'd get you a little sad?
is there an athlete?
Would
Right?
Michael Jordan?
If D Rose dies, I mean,
Really? After all he betrayed the city of Chicago so many times
he didn't betray us.
with his ankle. Yeah.
Dude, I can't even start.
Oh my god.
If like D Rose somehow died at all, like at an early age, if he dies before like 75, I'll just
Michael
weep.
Jordan wouldn't do anything to you.
Michael Jordan dying would really hurt.
That would hurt. Yeah.
But D Rose is like that's my hero.
right.
That's my guy.
That's your hero.
He's our guy.
Wow.
I mean, he's our guy, dude.
Why? He was good for like 4 years.
But he is Chicago.
Really?
You'll never.
I don't.
understand.
Yeah, see, I don't know. Randy Moss, maybe for me.
The Moss toss.
I loved Randy Moss as a kid. Oh my god.
The Moss got tossed when he dies. Say that.
What is it? The video of him? He got fined $50,000, and they're interviewing him. Like, Randy, what do you think about the fine? He's like, ain't nothing to me. I'm gonna pay straight cash, homie. Next time, I might wag my dick at him. It's
goat.
one of my favorite videos. So funny. Well, you guys, what do we got to plug, Drago? What's coming up on your schedule? A lot of the same as mine.
I'm doing. So this is next week.
No, it's coming out a week before today.
A week before today.
I thought yeah, it's a joke.
Columbus
it's coming
Comedy
out back
Fest,
in
August
time.
14th to 16th. And then I'm with Geoff in Fort Collins and for 11 straight days.
Ooh, Fort
And then,
Collins, Fargo, and Sioux Falls, folks.
Yeah, Dead Crow Comedy. I'm going to be with Lucas Zelnick September 21st to the 23rd.
Oh, great club.
And-
Great city. Wilmington, another cool college town.
And then I'm doing this brewery September 27th just look on my link tree.
Look on his website.
On my Instagram.
Where's this website? Every week I'm bringing it up
it's
until you
gonna,
get a
it's gonna
goddamn
come.
website.
It's gonna come big.
Get a fucking website. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Can't wait.
I'm with Drago in Fort Collins, Sioux Falls, and Fargo. Where I'm Wichita, Tulsa, please. What else? Pittsburgh, Edmonton, Calgary, Morgantown. Are you coming to Madison with me?
Yes.
We're in Madison, Wisconsin, early October. Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Gonna be big.
I don't think I'm doing.
You're not in Eau Claire. That's a different thing. I'm going camping with some people. You wouldn't. I just don't invite you to the camping trips. So
No,
you
definitely
don't
not.
need that.
Under
yeah.
no circumstances.
Yeah, I don't. Who would want to see theirs before it disappears? Why would you want to do that? Yeah, Devil's Lake State
I'll
Park.
tell you what, bro. To be around you, like not showering for 4 days.
It's freeing. It's amazing. You don't shower either. It's great.
I know.
You don't even smell it. Everyone just smells the same. It's great.
Good.
Showering's a wasted time.
Okay.
One day I'd like to cut it out of my habit. This has been episode 132 of the You're an Idiot podcast. 52 episodes, N-word free now, folks.
Heck yeah.
We're over halfway there. I think this is our longest streak yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we've never been closer to our party in Arkansas. 100th episode. We got a little less than a year left, so maybe it'd probably be in June next year, maybe July. So right when the Arkansas heat gets going, freedom starts to ring, folks.
Yeah, dude, we'll do it.
Let freedom ring in Arkansas. You've been an idiot for listening. Now go watch the Patreon. Bye.
Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.